Buddhist Relics in Muslim Pakistan by Angela Sheeving. Pakistan is an Islam republic where 97% of its citizens are Muslim, so why are there Buddhist relics and statues found in this country? The answer lies in the combined ancient history of the South Asia region, which has encountered 5,000 years of the rise and demise of empires. We will rewind history to the Mauryan Empire that covered most of what is now Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. The Mauryan Empire reigned from 322 BC to 185 BC, following the fall of Alexander the Great. An ambitious and vicious emperor named Ashoka, also known as Asoka, was elected to be ruler over the empire after his father's death. The Mauryan Empire was first conquered and expanded upon by Ashoka's grandfather, Chandragupta, then passed on to Ashoka's father, Bindusara. It is legend that Ashoka killed 99 of his brothers in order to gain the throne. Ashoka's rule began roughly in 268 BCE. Ashoka, depicted here in a chariot, was a greedy and bloodthirsty dictator. In order to fulfill his lust for total control of the area, he waged war on a small sovereign easterly portion of the region called Kalinga. The Battle of Kalinga was brutal and fierce, fought with concourses of warriors and herds of elephants. 100,000 casualties were strewn about the battleground, drenching the earth with blood. Although victorious, Ashoka felt remorse for the horrific number of lives lost due to his thirst for power. A heavy conscience followed him, and he desired to change. A bhikkhu, an ordained Buddhist monk, was invited to visit with Ashoka, and it was then that Ashoka listened to the Buddhist message of Dhamma and converted to its precepts. As part of his penance, Ashoka had pillars of stone erected, which were 40 to 50 feet tall, and had edicts inscribed into them. Edicts were also carved into rocks and stones across the civilization. The edicts were written in his own words, describing his admission of culpability, his transformation, and Buddhist tenets. There were originally 7 pillars erected, but only 2 of them remain standing today. Statues were placed about the landscape that depicted Buddha's life from his birth to his enlightenment or nirvana. Here are some examples of the beautiful artifacts. The statue on top right is called Fasting Buddha. Here are more artifacts crafted more than 2,000 years ago. The footprints on the bottom left have significant symbolism. The footprints are a reminder that Buddha was present on the earth and left a pathway to follow. The circular ornamentation is the chakra, symbolizing psychic energy and centeredness. Ashoka became a kind and benevolent ruler after his conversion to Buddhism. He preached nonviolence, peace, and tolerance. Monasteries and dome-shaped shrines, called stupas, were built to further Buddhist acceptance, worship, and conversion. So when today's current borders are drawn, you can see the overlay of Ashoka's empire in Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. The borders of Pakistan lie within the ancient Mauryan Empire, and that is why Buddhist statues sit on Pakistani soil. Today, Islamic extremists have defaced or destroyed some Buddhist relics in the Pakistani region, citing religious beliefs that the statues are idol worship. Other Pakistanis have tried to smuggle priceless artifacts, and since these relics are under attack, the government of Pakistan is trying to protect the Buddhist treasures. Museums in Lahore, Peshawar, and Taxila house many statues and implements in effort to save Pakistan's prized heritage and ancient history.